Okay, guys and gals, good morning. I'm off on another adventure here in the backyard. This is my 8-foot long workbench that I made out of some pressure treated scrap that I had laying around. Some of it came from the Habitat worksite. Over here is the project for today. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. About 6 months ago, I bought a powder coat gun at a yard sale. Cost me $10. I've never powder coated before, and this is a Craftsman, and it comes in a nice little case like this. Of course, the destruction manual, and I may have to go through that. And this is the gun itself. I actually plugged it in at the guy's house that I was buying it at to see if it even, ran. I can't test it as far as powder coating goes, but I know for a fact that it does work. In this box here is the little cups that go on the end, some powder, Harbor Freight. And yeah, extra plastic cups here, which are in this box at the bottom. And this is powder coating packets, which I got a couple colors here. Again, Craftsman probably doesn't even carry this anymore. This is transparent red, silver gray, and gloss white. These are hooks, I guess, for hanging it inside the oven. And speaking about ovens, of course, me being new to this whole powder coating thing, I didn't know that it even had to be cooked, to be honest with you. I've never seen it done before. I thought you just spray it on, it was done like paint. But apparently it needs to be baked in an oven. And reading through the instruction manual, oh, look at all the colors that are available for the Craftsman. Look at that. Yeah, part of the instructions is curing. Yeah. Once the desired amount of powder has been coated, place into a preheated oven at 400 degrees. I went, whoa. Okay, they're showing a picture of an oven. I got an oven. I'll cook it. No problem. I can even set it up at 400 degrees in my home oven in the kitchen. So I was ready to do that. And then I said, let me watch some YouTube videos on how to do all of this stuff. And I look at it and I see the video say, in big letters, don't use your home oven. Yeah, apparently this stuff gives off some toxic fumes, and it may coat the inside of your oven, and you don't want that to start transferred to the food that you're going to eat. So therefore I had to look for an alternative method for baking this powder coating. Speaking about ovens, I figured out I needed to find an alternate way to cook this thing, and I thought of making my own oven. I also thought of fabricating something out of an old refrigerator or something, something that I can bake it, inside of this thing. So it just so happened that my neighbor was tossing out an old stove, which is what you see in front of you right here. This wonderful thing. Of course, I had to give it the Tommy method, which is completely restructuring the whole thing. I gutted it, took the back off of it, you see here. Disconnected the top elements, which is underneath this glass ceramic top here. I put a set of wheels on the bottom of it so I can haul it around my yard, and where I'm going to plug it in, of course I had to buy a plug for it. Where I'm going to plug it in is up in the front by the front of the house. So I'm going to plug it into my hot water heater 220 circuit there, and then this will work fine. So I took the whole bottom portion of it off. You see down there, I took the drawer out of the bottom and all the hardware that went with that, and I disconnected that, and then I welded on a couple wheels on the bottom so that I can, roll this thing around. So, but on the inside, I made some modifications also. I got this nice oven thermometer in the top here, and I had to get a new element for the bottom. The one that was in there was no good. I left the top one in place, just cleaned it basically. The whole entire oven had to be cleaned on the inside because it was disgusting with grease and buildup and all that stuff, and it's still not entirely perfect. But I have tested it. It works. I plugged it in front of the house, and it gets to be 400 degrees, is exactly what I need to bake this powder coating off. But what I did as far as hanging the stuff, because you got to hang it from the ceiling basically. So I took a grate that was in the middle here. I actually got one right behind me here. Hold on a second. There was two grates, grills inside the oven, and I took one that was in the middle, and I moved it all the way to the top and attached it to the ceiling. It gives me multiple hanging points. I can hang a wire from here, I can hang a wire from there, I can hang it diagonally, whatever will fit inside this oven. I have diagonally, I got say 26 inches there. Deep, I have 18. And wide I have 23. So it's a good size. I can cook a lot of car parts in there. I'm gonna make brackets and housings and all sorts of stuff that it's gonna need to be coated somehow. And previously I painted it, but I like the fact that the powder coating is a much durable finish, and it can take some rough use, which it does in an automotive environment. So I'm gonna get going with that, and that'll probably be tomorrow, and I'll come back to you with another video, and you'll get to see it go. Okay, so what seems like a second or a minute for you guys has actually been 3 days for me. We've been having a cold snap here, terrible northeast and northwest winds. Actually, yesterday morning when I woke up, it was 33 degrees out. So even today, I think it's like 50 out now. It's still got that stiff north wind coming in, and it's too cold outside and too windy outside for me to do this powder coating. And actually, what you're seeing here is my custom bicycle that is for sale, by the way. There is another video on my channel if you want to look at it. Check it out. Drop me an email if you're interested. This is my powder coating project. I don't want to touch it. It's a little U bracket that I made that I'm going to powder coat, and one of the steps, I actually read the instructions, by the way, which are over here. So over here we go. I actually read them. So this is the gun. I preloaded the cup with silver powder coating, gloss silver, and one of the recommendations I saw on an actual YouTube video was to preheat the part. They recommend putting it in an oven for 10 minutes and then immediately powder coating it. I'm going to just use my heat gun here and get the part nice and hot, and then we'll proceed from there. But today is 50 degrees out, and it's really not that good for anything. So besides being windy. So I'm gonna get this thing warmed up, acceptable for powder coating, and then off we go. Doesn't take much. This heat gun is like 1500 watts. Yeah, it gets hot quick. And I really don't want this to be hot. I just want it to be warm, you know, maybe 100 degrees or 150 degrees or something like that. The powder coating gun is ready to go. So I already got my ground strap hooked up here. And it goes down this hanger here and to my part. I got a cardboard backstop here. I don't know what's gonna happen, so we're gonna test this out here. Let's see what we do. Oh. Wow, it covers rather well. Interesting. Interesting. See if I can get this side better. I wonder if this like sticks to other things that are not. I see it all over the cardboard. You can probably see it all over the cardboard too, but I'm not sure if it's actually sticking to their like static cling. Alrighty. I guess the next step is to fire up the oven. Now let me take you outside and show you that. And I showed you in a previous video, but the oven is got to be taken. Oh, it's cold out here. Yes, 50 is cold for me. I gotta take this oven out to the front where I will preheat it, and of course you would not see that because that's boring. And I will preheat that to 400 degrees like the instructions say, and we'll hang it in the inside, and then we'll go with it from there. All right, we'll come back to you. Okay, the old thermometer in the stove up front says that it's 400 degrees, so I'm gonna come in here and get this. There we go. It's ready to bake. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I never showed you this contraption that I made here for sucking up the leaves in my yard. It's made from a riding mower, and I put a little pipe on there with a hose, and it goes to an ordinary leaf vacuum. And by the way, both of these motors, and the riding mower and the leaf sucker, I got out of the trash. So people throwing these things away, and I pick them up, fix them up, and use them to what I need them for. And then it goes into a barrel, and I put it at the curb, and they take it away. If you want to see a more detailed video, leave a comment in the comment section below. All right, here we go. Ozzy, come over here. There you go. My inspector. All right, I'll be back. I'll be back. Hold on. Okay, let's stick this in the oven. All right, now, as previously told to you guys, I put a little grid on the top, and I can just hook this into the grid and suspended. Beautiful. Now they say 10 minutes this thing will gloss over. I don't know what gloss over means, but we'll take a look at that and see if it glosses over after 10 minutes. Okay, let's check on this part that I'm cooking here. Does it look glossy? Yeah, it does. Shiny. Alright, we got 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes, and then you get to see my blazer too. Ooh, yeah, I've been cleaning it. I got a car show to go to on Saturday, and yep, it's a little dusty. So yeah, you get to see my geek setup there. All right, it's been baking for 20 minutes now. Time to shut it off and let this thing cool down in the oven. All right, it's been cooling in the oven for about an hour. I think it turned out pretty good. Now, as to how durable it is, that remains to be seen. Let me lay it on the top of the stove here. Okay, I can touch it. Pretty good. Pretty good. So, I'm happy. Very durable finish, I would imagine. No marks. And that's a done project for the day. All right. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And there's more videos on my channel about car content, and that's it. Thank you for watching.